Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. My name again is Eno, and if you're a returning subscriber, you are again welcome. If it's your first time stopping by on this channel, you are welcome as well. And please remember to give this video a thumbs up and to click the subscribe button, and also to click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And on this channel, we discuss the principles of personal development and success principles as it relates to all-round success. And in today's video, we will be looking at a subject titled, "Is education necessary for success in life?" And with me on the program today is a gentleman by name Akama Gislaim. He will be, giving us some tips with respect to this topic, which I believe will help us learn a whole lot along these lines. So, Mr. Akama, you're welcome on the program today.
Thank you very much, Eno, for having me, and it's a pleasure, actually.
You're welcome. And looking at the topic that we have before us today, is education necessary for success in life? What are some of the reasons that you think make education the backbone of success in life? Do you first of all agree that education is necessary to determine one's success in life? And if yes, what are some of the reasons? What are some of the points? What do you think?
Eno, for me, this is a very easy question, and the answer obviously is yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And on this topic, I built up five major points,
Okay.
To back up this particular argument. So for me, my first point is that knowledge, education, it does provide knowledge and skills development. And, under this particular main topic, I had 6 bullet points. And the first of these 6 bullet points is foundational knowledge.
Okay.
And if you know what foundational knowledge is, to me, I think it's just the knowledge. If you ever did general education in Cameroon, at one point, you did study biology, you did study physics, you did study history, literature, all this knowledge, is not wasted. Or it's not wasted. This knowledge is very, very important for an individual's personal growth.
Exactly.
This knowledge helps you to navigate the normal, So also critical thinking, education also empowers you, gives you the ability to be able to analyze problems.
Yes.
Also, it gives you the ability to make sound judgments.
Yes.
And also for you to question assumptions, for you to be able to evaluate evidence and to approach a life-giving question in a logical way. This is very, very important for someone's day-to-day activity that is in comparison to someone who has not had formal education. Their ways of approaching a problem cannot be equated to someone who has had formal education. Exactly. So I think after critical thinking, still on the first point, I have practical skills. Practical skills, this has to go a long way, like vocational training skills, like plumbing, like electricians, like mechanics.
Yeah.
Exactly. So these skills, if you have these vocational skills, they make you employable. It is easy for you to get employed because is employers need these skills, So also another aspect is adaptability.
Okay.
Adaptability, it is the ability for someone to change when circumstances change, for you to be able to change quickly when circumstances change. This is adaptability. And for me to back this point, just for me to broaden your knowledge on this particular aspect,
Yeah.
I will tell you a little story. This story has to do with Mr. A and Mr. B. These are actually virtual people
Okay.
who did migrate to the West. Mr. A had a bachelor's degree in public administration, whereas Mr. B had no formal education. Actually, he dropped out early.
Yes.
So they are both in a society where skilled work pays more and unskilled work pays less.
Yes.
Now, these two people find themselves in this society having to do mainly unskilled work, But Mr. A, because he had the background, he had a foundational background because he had a bachelor's degree already.
Yeah.
He decided to do a little bit of research, and then he realized that the IT field, the IT skills,
Yes.
it is the best skills for him to have to be able to climb the social economic ladder in the society where he is.
Yes.
Now, it is easier for Mr. A. He decided to go to school again for 1 or 2 years, and then he obtained a master's degree in an IT field. Mr. B, would have loved to also have the skills,
Yeah.
but because he has no foundational background, he cannot make this switch. Now, Mr. B continues with unskilled work and now earns less, whereas Mr. A has changed his economic situation, or let me say, entirely.
Yes.
So now this situation, I want to relate it to adaptability.
Yes.
It was easy for Mr. A to adapt.
Yes. Because of his
You understand?
background.
Also, exactly. And also, to a certain extent, the fact that Mr. A has already switched to this IT field, and now you and I know we are now living in an age of technology.
Yes.
Even if technology gets to switch again, Mr. A has more likelihood to continue to switch to the newer or upgraded skills that is required to satisfy the current market setting.
Yes.
Or the
Exactly.
current labor market setting.
Yes.
So this is the point about adaptability. Someone who has a foundational educational background, is easier for these people to adapt
Yes.
to the challenges that life throws at them.
Yes.
So another aspect is about global perspective. When I speak of a global perspective, I mean global knowledge. The fact that you are able to attain a certain level of education, especially higher education, you come across people from different educational or from different cultural background rather.
Yes.
And this broadens your knowledge about the globe. And
Yes.
now the world is like a global village. It is now much more easier for this person to be able to work in different geographical settings and also to have a greater perspective about the globe, about different people,
Yes.
just variety.
Yes.
So in summary, I I would say education um, does not only impact knowledge, but also cultivates essential skills such as
Yes.
critical thinking,
Yes.
practical expertise, adaptability,
Yes.
and a global perspective. These skills collectively empower individuals to excel in their chosen careers,
Yeah.
make informed decisions in their
Yeah.
personal lives,
Yes.
and also contribute meaningfully to society, ultimately enhancing their overall success. So, this is the first of one of my 5 points. So over to you.
Okay, thank you very much. All of what you just said now has really opened a whole new chapter to the advantages of formal education. Especially the aspect of adaptability. Formal education gives an individual that flexibility whereby he's able to switch from one economic background to another because of that advantage of formal education which he or she already has, and also the aspect of critical thinking, because outside the classroom and outside the economic setting, many times you will be faced with personal situations in your own life that require critical thinking for solutions for yourself. And so, like what you said, that formal education helps to train your mind to be able to think critically through situations. And that is so important. And just to add to what you said, for me, the formal education passes, onto us certain principles, which I believe are much more important than even the certificates that we get from, from the universities and whatever institutions we attend. One of these principles is the discipline, because when you go to school, for instance, they give you assignments, and even if you don't like doing assignments, you will, for some reason, discipline yourself to do your assignments, because the following day you will be asked to present the assignment. So once you do this over a period of time, you do this through primary school, secondary school, university, and all of that, it has already instilled in you the culture of discipline, how to be a disciplined person. And being able to be in a classroom setting for several years, pursuing maybe a degree or something like that, it helps to build in you the quality of persistence. You learn how to be persistent, because, for example, a university degree will take maybe like 3 4 years. You have to be in that classroom for like 3 4 years just to get that certificate and the knowledge and the skills. So it's already building in you persistence. And these are some of the qualities that make people to win in life. The quality of being able to be disciplined, to be persistent, to be able to, for example, someone fails a particular examination, say the GCE examination, and he goes back to write the following year. It teaches you how not to give up in the face of failure. You fail this year, you go back next year to do that same examination again. So it instills in you the quality of being able to fight back even when life throws challenges at you. When you fail in life, you rise up, you pick yourself again, and you fight. So formal education in itself, it is crafted in a way that it helps to impact to us indirectly, without us knowing, the qualities that make for success in life. But we just look at it, at face value. We go to school, we get a certificate, and we get out. But indirectly, it instills these qualities in us, making education a very powerful tool for success in life. Now, I understand that you have a whole lot of points there for us, and because of time constraint, we obviously are going to need you again for another session. But just so that we can have a few couple of other things on the program today, we would like to know what can someone who didn't have the opportunity to get formal education when they were growing up. Maybe the person is like maybe 40 years old now, maybe 45 years old, and the person still feels that they need to get it. What can they do? Is it over for them? What are some of the things they can do to be able to still get an education, a formal education?
Um, what I would tell you is this: you are never too old to learn. In fact, people learn every day.
Yes.
You understand? And so, for someone who didn't get any formal education, and this person is in their 40s, and this person would like to get a formal education, what I would tell this particular person is this: go for it. Go for it. But now, this depends on the individual, and also it depends on the level of education that this person would like to acquire.
Yes.
For us to be realistic, anyone can get anything they want in life. It's just for them to put their minds to it.
Yes.
You know, I used to know of people who used to attend elderly schools.
Yes.
I used to know of many people who they drop out from school sometimes, and they decided and they put their minds to it, and they went through one program after another,
Yes.
being patient until finally they did achieve the goals that they set. So for me personally, I think it is 40 years is very young. 45 years is very young. You
Maybe
understand?
even 50.
So exactly, you can be anything you want to be.
Yeah.
When we used to be in the university, we used to be there with people the ages of our fathers.
Yes, exactly.
You understand? We
Yeah.
used to be there with men, with women, the ages of our fathers. You can imagine back then in the universities, 2011, 2012.
Yes. I personally
So
know
you
a
can imagine.
friend. I personally know a friend who attended the university together with his mother at the same time.
Of course, of
To-
course. So enough, just to add more flesh to this,
yes.
I would like to say anyone, even if you are not 40, even if you are young, education is broad. Education is a very broad domain. You do have also vocational training.
Yes.
Anyone can pick up, especially vocational skills. There
Yes.
are very, very important skills in today's societal settings.
Yes.
You understand? This is also a form of education.
Yes.
So, so everyone does not necessarily need to be a medical doctor. Everyone does not necessarily need to be an IT professional.
Of course.
You understand? You just need to find the best setting for you.
Yes.
Even if you want to be a medical doctor, you understand, if you put your mind to it, you are going to achieve it. You just
Exactly.
need to get the right education.
Yes. So
You
it must
understand
not
the point?
be
So
like maybe university or something like that, but even a vocational institution that helps to sharpen your skills. It is a form of education and it's equally important.
exactly. Okay, take for example, you have professionals like the Nganus, like the Samuel Eto'os,
Yes.
who did go to Harvard University. Did they have any formal education prior to that? Not necessarily.
Yeah.
But now I do believe these institutions, they have a structural way of of impacting this knowledge to every particular type of person, or people in their own different categories. So everyone can get in knowledge. It just depends how this knowledge is being poured onto you.
Yes.
And also how you choose to take in this knowledge.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. And that brings another question to mind. It brings another very important question to mind. This is the point. Someone watching this video out there right now, watching you might be saying to themselves, "Why? Maybe you had it so easy. You had people who helped to sponsor you through school. Maybe your parents, maybe uncles or guardians, and all of that." The person might be saying, "But I don't have anybody to help see me through school. Maybe it could be the formal, like the secondary school, high school, university, or maybe vocational training and the places, but I have nobody to help me, in that light." What advice do you have for that kind of a person? Is it still possible, or should they throw that, the dream away? What should they do?
Um, this question, um, you know, like you said, some of us were fortunate,
Yeah.
and so it pains my heart that not, not everybody could be in the situation that we found ourselves into, because some of us, even though at some point in time we did not take education that serious, but still we had loving parents behind us, pushing us towards the right direction until
Yes.
today we are able to realize the importance. So what I would say to this particular group of people is this, do not lose hope,
Yes.
and you can always put one and twos together.
Yes.
And also, I believe that if you work hard, because currently there are a number of scholarships available all around the world,
Yeah.
and I know that different people also have different situations. So,
Yes.
so I cannot generalize this for everyone.
Of course.
I know for some people it is extremely difficult, but for someone back home, especially in Cameroon, I know it can be very, very challenging, especially to obtain scholarships.
Yeah.
But generally, education in Cameroon is not expensive, because right up to the university, we did not pay tuition fee. We paid just registration fee of
Yeah.
50,000.
Yes.
So I believe that someone who's actually serious enough, you know, can work their way and put one or two together and try to get this education, because it is worth it. And also, I will take another example for someone out here, especially here in the West, with the very, very expensive educational fees,
Yeah.
and I will take myself, for example, I got, I had to upgrade my educational level here in the West,
Yes.
having to work full time, and
Yes.
also, but I never gave up, because I had to break freshly into a field that I was entirely new into it, and now this particular degree I had to do it for 1 year,
Okay.
but I ended up doing it for almost 2 years, 1 year, 6 months to 7 months.
Yeah.
Several times I almost gave up. Several times it was extremely difficult. I almost gave up. But I never gave up, because I did understood what it meant. I understood the importance of it.
Yes.
So what I'm trying to say to those people in both contexts, both home and abroad,
Yes.
for me, I think education is worth it. I think do what you need to do
Yes.
to get the necessary certifications that you need.
Wow. Thank you very much. It was such a pleasure having you. And so the point you are driving home to our viewers is you might be in a difficult situation right now with respect to being able to get an education, but don't give up the dream. Don't lose hope. Keep believing, keep making the effort. It is possible. Keep pushing. you will be able to achieve it sooner than you think. And what advice do you have for our viewers, especially the young people listening to us right now from all over the world? What advice do you have for the young people? As a round of statement from you.
Okay. I do have a little. I think I do have a summary I did make here. Since we could not go through most of my points because I do have some very, very strong points. But I think in conclusion, education, it's very, very important. You know, education, it does create social and also networking opportunities. So one, it is for the
Yeah,
education, for your personal growth and your self-confidence.
yeah,
It is very important for the sake of these points.
yeah,
Also, education can dramatically, you know, increase your earnings,
yeah,
especially financial earnings.
yeah,
I cannot overemphasize on this point.
yes,
Myself, and many other people across the internet, they will tell you the same thing.
yes,
Get the right education, it will change your situation dramatically,
yeah,
especially financially.
yes,
Also, education, it will enhance your career opportunities.
yeah,
It will give you many options.
yes,
Before then, when I came to this country, I can tell you that I felt lost. I felt like my certificates back home were useless.
yeah,
But a little effort, and patience, now I am looking at opportunities left, right, up there. The
because
same
of
with many
education.
other people, because I had to listen to someone else before speak on the internet. I listened to them and then I decided to take a bold move.
Yes,
Now I do also have the opportunity to tell those who are in the same situation that I used to be also that it is worth it. Go for it. It will enhance your opportunities. You'll have several opportunities in your hands. And just to conclude, education does not only impact knowledge and skills, but also provides a platform for social and network opportunities. These connections, whether with peers, mentors, professionals, or alumni, can have a profound impact on an individual's personal and professional success. Education is not just about what one learns from textbooks. It
yes.
is also about the relationships formed and the opportunities created, making it a vital component of an individual's journey towards success in a rapidly evolving and interconnected world.
Wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Kama. It was such a pleasure to have you on the program. And I mean, we will definitely need to have you again on the program, some other time to, share some of these tips again more with us because we can tell that you have a whole lot to share with us, but because of time constraint,
Obviously, obviously.
we cannot go through everything today, but most definitely we will invite you again, on the program. And to our viewers out there, I want to believe that you learned a whole lot from our guest on the program today. I did learn a whole lot from him also today. And please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And please give this video a thumbs up. And we believe that we will see you at the top because that is where you belong. And thank you very much, Nakama. We will keep in touch, and most definitely you will come again.
Thank you, Eno. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And to everyone out there, keep winning, keep living the life of your dreams, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.